If you open Twitter or turn on the news right now, everyone is screaming the same thing. The US dollar is dying. And it makes sense, right? The government printed trillions of dollars out of thin air. Inflation is high. Debt is skyrocketing. The logical conclusion is that the dollar should become worthless trash. But what if everyone is wrong? There is a terrifying economic theory called the Dollar Milkshake Theory. And if it's true, the dollar isn't going to crash. It's going to do the exact opposite. It's going to get so strong that it sucks the life out of every other economy on Earth. Here is how the milkshake gets made. To understand this, we have to go back to the free money era. For the last 15 years, central banks around the world did something crazy. They dropped interest rates to zero. They flooded the world with cash to keep the economy moving. It was a massive party. But here is the trap. When companies and governments in other countries needed to borrow money, they didn't just borrow their own currency.
It's cheaper to borrow dollars.
They borrowed US dollars. Why? Because the US dollar is the global reserve currency. It's stable, it's liquid. So, the world loaded up on debt denominated in dollars. This is crucial. There are trillions of dollars of debt owed by people who do not live in the United States and do not earn US dollars. This is the milk in the ice cream, a massive pool of global liquidity all mixed together. As long as the dollar stays cheap, everyone is happy. But then, the party ended. Inflation showed up, and the US Federal Reserve had to change the game. To fight inflation, the US raised interest rates. This is where the milkshake theory kicks in. Think about it. If you are a big global investor, where do you put your cash? In Europe or Japan earning 0%, or in the US earning 5% guaranteed? You move it to the US. This creates a magnetic force. Capital flies out of other countries and into the dollar. Remember those foreign companies that borrowed in dollars? This is their nightmare. As the dollar gets stronger, their local currency gets weaker.
If we look right here, at 20,000...
Suddenly, they need more of their own money just to pay back the same amount of dollar debt. They panic. They rush to sell their local currency to buy dollars. This buying pressure makes the dollar go up even more. It's a doom loop, a self-feeding monster. The US has the straw, and it is drinking up the world's liquidity. So, is this good for America? Well, yes and no. In the short term, the US stock market stays pumped up. But for everyone else, it's a sovereign debt crisis. Countries run out of money. While everyone is waiting for the dollar to crash, the milkshake theory says the dollar will spike so high it breaks the global financial system first. Eventually, the pain gets so bad that world leaders have to come together and force a reset.
We're done with this.
That is the brain freeze. The system snaps.
While the market started strong, showing upward momentum,
So, the dollar might eventually die, but before it dies, it's going to act like a wrecking ball. Don't bet on the collapse too early, stay diversified, and watch the Fed. If you want to survive the next financial crisis, click subscribe. I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching.